Last year, in week 10 of the Ready to Run box stock build series, we opted to upgrade our Ready to Run chassis to a 2.5 RS version in search of performance geared towards a competition level chassis. It succeeded for what we intended from it and had a lot of fun with the car for a few months, but in the fall when the opportunity arose to build something long wanted, we stripped the RS and shipped it on to a happy new owner. What followed in the months to come was nothing short of awesome, as we received our order from RC Drift Team Jordan containing all the new Beast Mode V4 conversions for the FXX 2.0 from MST. Sporting a stunning carbon flex deck below and a multitude of layout and orientation options up top, the building of this chassis was truly aimed at fun. We configured our kit with the supplied upper motor mount brace, which moves the motor from the stock FXX location and more closely mimics the FMX motor configuration. The stock chassis with body on came in at 1,439 total grams with a 41 to 59% bias, changing to 1214 overall with a 42-58 bias with the body off. Now, while we truly did lose the absolute front motor configuration initially intended in this project, the unseen benefits of our conversion and what was yet to come would be a matter of legend as we took our freshly built FXX to Phoenix, Arizona, home of the Bubble Milk Battlegrounds, and we were able to cut some of the nicest looking laps to date. Now, I don't want you to get confused as we do hopscotch bodies here for projects quite often on the channel, but I can assure you the FXX Beast Mode is hiding underneath that blue, black, and green chaser. And we are getting laps here with Steven smashing laps in his GOM with the A90 Supra. I also want to take this opportunity to give a big shout out to Shane Buckridge, who filmed these laps for me and Steven while we were down at Bubble Milk. I unfortunately left my camera stuff in shambles at home and forgot to bring some components for both setups, so I did not get any video, and this is much appreciated, man, especially because this was just magic for me. This felt so good.
Maybe just another fight, but you don't want to see me cry. There is no way that it's never going there. I think it better and I swear I'll follow you no matter where. Think it better when I swear. Follow you no matter where. Think it better when I swear. Follow you no matter where. Down in empty streets, looking for joy. Cause I don't wanna behave like the wanna flee, like the wanna leave. I never surrender, but ever remember my lover. Did you give up on me? Have you never learned to listen? Sorry, I will never be, even in your dreams the one you wanna see. Think it better go someplace I don't know, cause I got your picture on my wall. I want us to be what we used to be this night. Maybe just another fight, but you don't wanna see me cry. There is no way that it's never going there. I think it better and I swear I'll follow you no matter where. Think it better when I swear. Follow you no matter where.
And just when it felt like it wasn't going to get any better than this, we traveled back to Scale Science, got on track with the FXX, and started testing it hard against the local scene. And much to our surprise, it felt just as good when we were back on our stomping grounds.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall, my love. If you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
If I should stay.
So let's talk a little bit about setup of our chassis here. Our lower deck is flexing fantastic. We're using it without the supplied bridge. There's an extra piece included with your kit to put in the middle of the plate that would give you the most flex, and you can limit it in 2 different locations. The full kit is also going to supply you with some frame rails, which will allow you to run your setup with the factory motor position and factory gearbox. You can also run it in the mid-front high motor setup like ours is, or you can move it and run a mid-rear style like the new MRX, and it will be without that complicated, even new gearbox. If you say had an FXX but not necessarily the budget for a full new MRX at $469.99, this conversion may be a little bit more attractive to someone like you. We'll take a look at this and other RC Drift Team Jordan conversions on a later episode. Our chassis is running Yokomo Big Bores with tapered pistons, 1.2 holes, 6 holes total, with 100 CST oil tapered down. We built the ball diff in its loosest orientation possible while still being able to break the tires free to ensure that we could build enough grip with the rear end and the weight bias being what it was. At the time of filming this video, we were on stock steering. However, we will be upgrading to the carbon conversion steering kit from MST. The high battery mount placement is the building block of this car having great body roll and great traction over the rear end of the car. By running that battery up in the chassis, I would in theory gain exit speed if I was to twist it and turn it going long ways up the chassis deck. but by running it perpendicular, I'm going to accentuate that body roll, and I really like how it looks, and I really like how it feels, especially with that flex deck underneath and the MB active toe rear suspension in the back. The car has a ton of grip, and it's really in a nice power band with that Acuvance 13.5 Fledge, powered by the Acuvance RAD ESC. They really just sing, and I love getting on the gas in this thing. We are running a staggered stance 8mm front wheel and 6mm rear wheel, wrapped with a DS LF5T house tire. Wrapping up this video, I've been a believer in the Beast Mode product since first building and really driving my D5 conversion. I took it on my trip out to Las Vegas, Super G, and GGT, and was very impressed with the way it drove on all of the surfaces, and couldn't have been happier with the overall product. And when this kit came out for the FXX, it just excited me more with the potential of what it could do for that chassis. Conversion kits are a blessing in the fact that they get the extra time to rethink and create a better way for this chassis to perform. Conversion kits have seen a great resurgence in the last year, and I look forward to reviewing more of them that have given life back to many people's old parts bins full of spare parts. I have no doubt about saying that if you're thinking about spicing up one of your chassis, be it an old worn out tired thing that needs some love, or a box stock ready to go kit that you build straight away with your conversion kit, one of these beast modes may just be the answer you were looking for.